What's up, guys? My name's Ben. Welcome to Glanimal, and today we're going to be talking about 3 reasons you don't have any energy. Now, first and foremost, I want to clarify that energy is earned. You don't just have energy to get shit done. You get shit done, and then you get energy from it. I'm not saying that every single time you work hard, you're going to have energy afterwards. It's a long-term thing. It's a work in progress. If you go to the gym every single morning, you're eventually going to have more energy in the long run. But the short term, you're going out of your comfort zone by working hard. If you're usually a guy that sits around doing nothing all day and watching TV and playing video games, you're not going to have the energy to go to the gym and feel comfortable doing it all the time. So in order to get that energy, you need to step out of your comfort zone and use more energy than you normally use. It's impossible to grow if you're not constantly stepping out of your comfort zone. That goes for everything, not just energy. If you're a guy that normally sleeps in till about 10:30, 11:30, maybe you should try waking up a little bit early and burn some more energy. If you're oversleeping, you're wasting a lot of your energy because your body thinks you don't need it. Your body thinks it has a lot of time on its hands to sleep and do nothing all day. So your body's producing less energy. That's why number 1 on the list is use it or lose it. The more energy that you use, the more energy you will have. Back in the day, humans used to have to hunt for their food and put themselves into danger every single day. But you're in a very safe environment now. And when men are in a safe environment, they end up getting less energy because they're constantly in an environment that does not require a lot of physical and mental stress. So if you're not forcing yourself to do things that you're uncomfortable doing every single day, you're going to end up falling behind and losing all that energy. If you sit around beating your dick all day and playing video games, chances are when things get rough, you're not going to be able to survive, or you're not going to be able to do as good as the people that were working hard in the meantime. Now, I'm not saying that video games are bad. All I'm saying is the more you get up and move, the more you put yourself into stressful situations. And last I checked, video games are not that stressful, unless you're one of those people that like to throw their controller. But if you are constantly moving and doing shit, your body's going to end up creating more energy so that way you can use more of it. And the more you have to use, the better off you'll be. If you have more energy, you'll be able to be more productive. So if you're sleeping in too much, start waking up a little bit earlier. And if you're spending a lot of time playing video games and doing nothing and scrolling on your phone, then maybe you should start replacing that time with something a little more productive, like clean your house or go for a walk. Now I get it, it's very easy to try to find a distraction through smoking, drinking, scrolling on your phone, and doing all the other examples that I mentioned. But in all that time that you used to distract yourself, you could have been doing something productive, not only preventing future problems, but also increasing your energy levels in the process. But luckily, it's not too late to start. The first thing I'd do is make a schedule. I'd also make a to-do list as well. I'd use the schedule for things that I need to do on the daily that do not change. The to-do list needs to be things that I don't necessarily do every single day, but they are things I need to get done. Doing just those 2 things will be able to make your life significantly more productive. But keep in mind, it's all based on you and if you're actually going to do them. If you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to notice that your energy levels start to go up because you're also gaining momentum by getting things done. The more you get done, the more you're going to see your progress, and then you're going to continue to keep trying to get things done. It's going to make you feel good, it's going to give you a little bit of momentum, and it's going to increase your energy levels. Now, another reason why you don't have any energy is because you don't have motivation. Now, when I say motivation, I'm not talking about short-term motivation from watching like an Andrew Tate video or, oh damn, spider. Look at this fucking thing, hold up. Bro, about the whole gang. I'm trying to make it focus, but I think these are banana spiders. I'm gonna walk under them trying to avoid fucking up their web. Damn. Anyways, so I'm not talking about short-term motivation from like watching an Andrew Tate video or fucking watching some David Goggins or some shit. I'm talking about long-term motivation. What drives you? What is the reason that you wake up every single day? What is the reason that you have not quit your job yet? That's real motivation. That's the long-term motivation. That's the shit that makes up who you are. Now, if you don't actually have a purpose and you don't actually have a goal, you're not gonna have any energy. See, when you have a goal, your body will naturally create a sense of urgency, which will automatically make you have more energy. Now, there's gonna be times, even if you have a goal, where you're gonna feel unmotivated. But that's the short-term unmotivation. That shit is the stuff that you can ignore. Like, if you're not feeling like waking up one day, you can ignore that and just wake up anyways. That's called discipline. So I don't want you guys confusing what kind of motivation I'm talking about. I'm talking about real, genuine, burning, fiery passion that's within you. The reason why you do everything. Maybe you want to be a better rapper than Eminem. Maybe you want to be president of the United States. I don't know what your motivations are. That's for you to find out. Now, I know there's a very common thing where people don't know what their motivation is. Like, maybe they don't know what their true purpose is, and maybe they don't know what they're going to be doing 5 years from now, which nobody really does, but maybe they don't know where they want to be 5 years from now. Which, you should not let that stop you, because maybe that is your motivation, to find your true self. Instead of trying to make an excuse like you don't know yourself so you don't have any motivations, make that your motivation to find who you are. Now, the only way to find out who you truly are is by putting yourself to the test, by doing things that are hard every single day, like going to the gym, eating the right food, not smoking, not drinking. When you have discipline, you're able to test yourself and actually be able to see who you truly are. And over time, you're going to find out what you are and who you are, and it's going to come a lot more clear to you. And when you find your true self, then you can make a goal from there. Now, that was for people that don't know their goal and they don't know their true motivation. But now I'm going to give advice that's directed towards people that do know their goal. Let's pretend that you want to be an underwater basketball. Now, what I want you to do is write that goal down on a piece of paper. And I want you to go step by step of how you're going to reach that goal below it. You're going to use that goal as your motivation. You're going to notice that having a goal and having a plan of how you're going to get to that goal is going to raise your energy levels. You're going to have a sense of urgency and you're going to have a sense of purpose. Now, all you got to do is have the discipline to act. It's easier said than done, but you're going to fail. You're going to fail a lot. That's why you need to keep hitting it and keep doing it over and over and over until eventually you're able to get to the next step. And that makes up number 2, find your motivation. All right, guys, first of all, I noticed that I've recorded this entire video in portrait mode. That was a complete accident, but the next video, I'll make sure that is not like that. But bear with me just for this video because I don't want to record the whole thing again. So now we're on number 3 on why you have no energy. The third reason you have no energy is because you're dehydrated. What happens when you drink water? Your body uses water to transfer oxygen throughout your entire body. And what happens when you don't have oxygen? You fucking die. When you're not drinking water, you're depriving your body of its natural lubricant for 1, and 2, you're depriving your body of oxygen. Now, water alone obviously is not going to do the trick. You need other things like vitamins, electrolytes, and you also need to have the right diet. But the reason why I specifically mentioned water is because water makes up so much of our body. And I think people nowadays are neglecting it far too much. Now, I personally drink over a gallon a day, but I don't go over too much because I don't want to overhydrate. But I think most males should be drinking over a gallon every day, at least a gallon. If you work out every day, you're going to need more water, and if you take creatine, you're going to need even more water. But when you drink water, everything runs so much smoother. Your immune system's stronger, you have more energy, you're able to move more, your body heals more, you get less cramps. There's nothing slowing you down when you're hydrated. Now, what happens when you're dehydrated? You have trouble waking up in the morning, you have trouble going to sleep, you get sick more often, you take a lot longer to heal. There's really no benefit of being hydrated. Skin looks more oily, you actually get more acne, you have more body odor, you get headaches. I can go on forever on why you should be hydrated. But the truth is, I think I got my point across. I think this sums up the video. Number 3 is stay hydrated. So this is my first YouTube video. Please let me know what you think. Tell me about the quality. Obviously, it ain't that good. I know you got to start somewhere though. I'm not very good at talking on camera. I'm trying my best though. I know that my camera quality is shit. I also fucked up and put the whole thing in landscape. So I already know there's piles and piles and piles of improvements that I could be making. But please let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I can improve on. Let me know what I should keep doing. And let me know if you enjoyed the video as well. It's getting late. I gotta wake up at 4 to go hit the gym. So y'all have a good night or a good day, depending on what time you're watching. Stay on that Glanimal grind set. Y'all have a good night.